like that, we are directly on time.
Yay!
First
and there's
time
a show
ever.
this week. You don't know how close it was to there not being a show, but I pinch hit. I substituted myself in, called my own number, and I don't know. That's just how it went. I was gonna start talking about basketball somehow, saying I'll replace like LeBron at power forward or something because he's so old. He's so old. But you know, whatever. Although I'm only 2 years younger, so whatever. And also much worse at basketball, so maybe a factor.
How do you know though? Do you play basketball often?
I've seen myself shoot threes, and it's really bad.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's I'm Nathan, by the way. I was here last week. This is the first time I've done 2 weeks in a row since I don't know, 2014 or something.
Oh my god.
13.
Has it been that long?
I think so. I don't remember the occasion to appear twice. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake, I was definitely here, but I don't think I was here again.
There might have been a like Game of the Year show or something where you were on that and then maybe followed up the next week at some point in that time.
It's possible. Yeah.
But yeah,
like
I couldn't tell
in a
you.
row or whatever. Yeah. But then I would have gotten the Yokozuna promotion and I didn't, so I don't know. It's only Paul and I here, so we get to do sumo asides.
We get to talk about whatever we want. This isn't even about video games anymore. This is about literally anything else.
There are sumo video games, just not very many. But there's one of those arcade archives games that like, what's that team that made like River City Ransom? Like Culture Brain?
Sure.
Yeah. There's a Culture Brain sumo game. I'm terrible at it. I can't quite understand what to do to succeed, but I at least got it. It's on like PS4. But
there is a PS2 game that is like the ultimate sumo game, but it's all in Japanese, so like the menuing is awful to go through. And it is all about using your sticks to like balance and like make sure you have stamina and stuff, and it's honestly like the worst because I can't understand what the game wants from me and I can't read it for it to tell me
to discern it. Yeah, some fighting games are kind of hard to puzzle out anyway, and now there's also a language barrier, so impossible. But E-Honda is probably like the most mainstream rikishi in a fighting game that happened.
Oh,
right?
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
he's pretty cool. He's a cool dude.
It's pretty good. Yeah, he's got the 100 hand slap. I like he's doing some. Who's that guy? Takakesho? Who did that a lot?
I mean, a bunch of them, but yeah, Keisho was one of them. Also, you're hot micing a little bit. Can you turn your gain down just a tad? Probably on the mic itself, I would assume.
Okay.
Because it was fine last week, so I'm sure it just got bumped or something.
Okay.
Yeah, there, perfect.
Great. Now there's like rumbling of me turning the mic, but you can get rid of that. So
magic. We can do magic.
But hey, sorry, we didn't even say what show this was. This is the top-down perspective. Same as Circle of Sumo is top-down. That's a video game that was free to play. Yeah.
Yep.
It is the August 7th episode.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's just Paul and Nathan here. We're the movie monks. We're the game dudes.
We've got like many names, many hats worn.
Yeah, many burning barrels and things like that. But we're here to just do the top-down thing. So we're going to talk video games.
Right.
Primarily. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll see where it goes. We'll see where the night goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paul has concealed all of his cards. I have no idea what games he's been playing.
That's true.
It's a mystery. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
So perhaps you should go first, or?
Yeah, I'll just quickly rattle. There's only like a couple here. Have you heard of the game Heartworm?
I'm gonna say no. It's not bringing anything to mind. I'm thinking about sandworms instead. So
Sure. Heartworm is a throwback. It's an indie game, throwback survival horror to like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, like OG stuff. It came out on the 31st. So, its big conceit is you play a character whose only weapon is a camera and also her light source. So you like click the flash to like light up the room for like a set amount of time, and then it goes dark again. So you have to kind of keep clicking it to see properly.
Okay. I have an obvious question. I haven't. I actually owned Fatal Frame 2, and then just lost interest in it and sold it. So I've never played those games. Is it anything like that or no?
It
like
is
cameras.
It's very much more like a old Resident Evil or Silent Hill in that it is a not top down really, but like a static camera angles.
Set camera
with tank controls and the whole bit. And then when you go into like a third person mode when you like equip the camera to like aim it, and you aim and shoot.
Okay.
Like a gun, essentially. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're not like actually trying to capture the images of a ghost or something.
No, you're just using it as like bullets. It's like. Yeah. You're just shooting it with the camera, essentially.
All right. Does it make good, like, flash sounds? Like
it does. It makes a good, like, yeah, that exactly.
That's what I want. Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes that sound. Yeah, I've been waiting for it for a while, because I like that old style. It's kind of in my wheelhouse, so this is like, yeah, I'm going to play all of those that come out, so this is one I've been waiting for. A little disappointed in it. Not necessarily that there's anything really bad about it. There's just nothing like really great or good about it. Nothing pushing the medium forward. Nothing that like really stands out as like this part is awesome or like nothing like that. It just kind of exists, right? Like it's the most like just 5 out of 10. Nostalgia trip. Okay. Yeah, it's the most like 5 out of 10, and it's hard. I almost wasn't gonna bring it up because it's like. It's so hard to talk about something that is so okay that you have no opinion either way about it. Really?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to because the term boomer shooter is kind of derisive, and I feel you could use it as like a mid boomer shooter kind of thing to describe those games. I'm trying to think if there's like a cool term you could apply to totally mediocre horror games, but you know,
I'm sure there is, but. I don't know. Maybe people can write in with some ideas.
Yeah, I'll keep mulling it over. But okay, so Heartworm kind of not anything to turn your head about.
If you're like really wanting a new one, like that type of game, like pick it up. Sure, whatever.
What's going on narratively? Like, is there some hook there? Like, just some intrigue?
The idea is that your character is going to a place where a threshold exists. This is all told through like stuff. You have to actually just read the files that you have, and it's like done through a forum post that you posted on about like looking for a threshold into like the afterlife or something like that, into like another dimension. And the reason being is that you want to talk or see your grandfather again or whatever. And you find it, obviously, because that's kind of like the whole start of it, is that you're in this creepy house and you're trying to find where people say, like, yeah, there surely is one here. Of course there is, because that's where the game, like, really kind of starts taking off.
Right, okay.
We're talking about, like, first 15 minutes spoilers, by the way. Like, it's nothing.
Oh, yeah. Like, just the setup to get you to the meat of the thing. Horror setup, yeah.
And then when you go into the threshold, she's, like... in places that she remembers vaguely, like she's in like memory lands and stuff like that, and there's like sad stories about her like friends or people that she knew as well, and like there's a lot of discussion about like tragedies and suicides and all that sort of stuff. So there is soul in what they're trying to do there, and I do appreciate that sort of thing, and that's kind of what kept me going through it. It's like definitely a lot about grief. The whole theme is like how to deal with grief or whatever. And in a more like thoughtful, like sad way than like a Silent Hill, which is a more like fuck you, I'm gonna kick you in the face sort of way of dealing with grief. Where the grief is like manifestations and like that are trying to kill you or whatever. This is more like melancholy and just like memories and stuff like that. So that stuff is cool, but again, it's just like it's in a totally mediocre game that I'm just like, it's just, I don't really know why I'm playing this. Otherwise, it's
yeah. Just, you finished it though, or
I did, like, yeah.
How long would you guess?
My in-game time was 2 hours and 50 minutes or something, and I think like my real lifetime was 4 hours because I got the second ending as well. I had 2 endings.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's just on Steam or something, or?
I think it's only on Steam. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's fine. Maybe go play Resident Evil 1 again. Like, there's a reason why those games kind of bumped up that
like
series.
I've been investigating Resident Evils I didn't play all the way through and stuff like that, so I'll probably just continue doing that. And I installed some highly questionable Silent Hill games today to my Xbox One. I got that Homecoming, got Downpour. So
I mean,
we'll see what that's about.
Downpour's the real bad one, but yeah.
Wait
for those reports, I guess.
Okay.
The other game is Ninja Gaiden Ragebound came out, so I played that. I saw this came out. I kind of like, it's just surfaced as like, hey, this is on sale right now, just launched, look at this. And I took a look at it for a second. I was like, oh, is that Ayane? That's great. And it's like, no, it's a new character. Oh, screw you guys. And then I just walked away. So, there was that. So, this game, I love this game because it is... So, it's made by the Blasphemous people. It's made by the Game Kitchen.
I just got Blasphemous, so I haven't checked it out yet. But it was one of those like, oh, this is a highly regarded game in the Steam sale or whatever. You haven't played this. And I was like, okay, I'll check it out. But yeah.
And this plays not, I wouldn't say exactly like a Ninja Gaiden game, but like enough, like a modernization of that or something. Like it's really fast moving. There's some there's like a fun system where you do like these power moves essentially, and you can power that up by using your life force and like killing you a little bit if you like just want to charge up an attack. Or there are certain enemies that the blue ones, that are like look like they're inflamed or whatever, if you kill them with a melee attack, you'll gain that ability. And then there's ones with like a pink flame around them, and if you kill them with the ranged like kunai attack, you'll get it as well. So there's this kind of fun interplay in some parts where you have to like switch between your ranged and your melee, and you're just like gaining that power up like consistently to just take out big enemies or whatever. There's like some cool puzzling that you can do to get through the levels, or you can be like me and just run into stuff and just like, nah, let's just go. I just want to get to the boss. Like just run into this dude to switch the screen over. I'm done with this part.
Oh, and it allows you to do that? It's not like
you can just run through it if you want, as long as you have health.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, did you have affinity for those like NES games, like where they made their metal? Okay.
Yeah. No,
I've only seen them from afar and just kind of gone like, old games is old. Like I just wasn't.
They're really hard to go back to. They're real hard to go back to. So
okay.
Yeah, but no, this one's fun. The boss fights can be either like kind of a pushover or like just the fucking worst. So there were a lot of times where I definitely just wanted to throw my controller. I was pretty pissed off in some spots. Overall, though, pretty good.
My only touchstone for the series was like that Xbox game. Like before Black came out, I played that at a friend's house, and I think I beat it. It was kind of like, oh, I have the patience and ability to play this game, so like my friend will watch me play it. It's kind of the thing, because he has interest in it, but he doesn't like how it plays or whatever. So it was this weird. It was like a one family let's play just for them that I did like 21 years ago. And then I played, and then when 2 came out, I was like, hey, get achievements this time. And all I remember from that game is like Ghost Piranhas, and that sucked. But I don't know what else happens in that game. I did beat it, but that was the part that was like, this is worse than the first game. So yeah. And then past that, like Sigma and whatever, I haven't looked at those.
Do you have do you have any inclination to see that like remastered version of 2 that came out recently? 2 Black came out. It's on Game Pass.
I know, like not much, I guess. Like like what's the guy? Who's that dude from Tecmo? You know, like I'm appreciating his other work and his true interests, and being annoyed that I do in fact own a copy of DOA Extreme 2, but it's not backwards compatible. So what am I supposed to do with that? But yeah, I'd be playing that game if I was able to, because it looks hilarious. But anyway,
are you looking forward to 4 at all? Because that comes out like in less than a month here, I think.
No, like even going back to DOA stuff, it's just like, man, I don't care about Ryu at all. Like this guy sucks. What a boring character. So I'm not the guy like for these. I guess I never got Ninja Mania really. Like the closest to Ninja Mania I got was Greg Kasavin illustrating that you could easily turn any t-shirt into a ninja hood. And I was like, oh, that's sick. And I did that a few times, but I never really got into bad movies and stuff featuring ninjas. Sure. Other than when you're Beverly 6 or whatever, and there's turtle ninjas, but they don't really do a lot of ninja-y stuff. They don't wear the stuff, you know, they just have the weapons. So total cultural appropriation, and now I'm upset with them. So yeah, I'm just joking.
No, I know. But you do have to say if you're just joking, because some people might not understand.
Yeah. That was in jest, I suppose. But if you actually are upset about that, I sort of get it, I guess. But yeah, it was a long time ago. Like, yeah.
Well, I mean, as sumo fans, I'm pretty upset with how sumo's always represented here as like the biggest joke ever.
Oh man, when I was at my like main sumo stats hungry state, I was so pissed every time I typed in Yokozuna's like or whatever, something like that. I was like, oh, there was a WWF guy like 30 years ago. Is that what you meant? It's like, no, I fucking don't mean that. I mean a list of the real Yokozunas, because I'm pretty sure a promotion just happened.
As well. I think that's why he was.
Oh, I don't think so. I think it was just a guy. So?
Like, are you sure?
I don't think he was even Japanese or anything. He was just some dude. Like, I do not believe that man possessed any real. It is the
first thing that comes up if you put Yokozuna. That's so.
I know. It's
literally the first. Yeah.
Just proves to you that Google's American. That's all that means. I need a Japanese search engine. So yeah, more logical and better algorithm probably. But
yeah, true.
Whatever.
Very true.
Sorry, can I curse on this show?
Yeah, of course.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm going to stop looking this up because this is a rabbit hole I don't want to go down.
No,
frankly.
I'm sure he's a fine fake wrestler, but he's not a real wrestler. So yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess I'll also say I got to take a break from Bonanza. It's just pissing me off. Like, I generally don't like collectathons, and I'm at the point where I'm just sick of doing the same thing over and over. And it'll be fine, but I have to step away because I was playing it every night for like 3 or 4 hours or whatever. Like, it's too much for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like,
yeah, just kind of put a cap on it. Like, it's,
I'll go back to it when. So where I felt it was really good is I was playing Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is the new Souls-like or whatever, and there was this one boss. Okay. The first boss that I got to, that was like, you know how all of those games kind of have like, this is your skill check boss, where like you can get through the other bosses, but this one is going to fuck you until like you learn how to play. You need to
learn the way this game really thinks.
Or you have to find like a way to like min-max a little bit more than you have been or something or whatever.
Okay.
I got to like that boss in here, and it like, I liked the fight. The fight is awesome, but it kicked the shit out of me. And then after like I beat that, I played a bunch of Bonanza, and I was like, this is great. So, like, I got to do that.
This is such a light thing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got to.
So go get real stressed out and then hit the banana mines with Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Like, a lot of this design ethos just reminds me of, like, every Kirby game for a while there. Was just like, there's no challenge to this. You're just looking for, like, fun doodads and coins and whatever. Like, it's...
Yes. That's right. And I like the Kirby games a lot too, for that very reason. So I just need to step away for a second from it and then come back, and it'll be fine. That game's still fun, but when I start getting mad at a child's game like that, like okay, I need to step away. I'm the problem.
It's like, I can't have cotton candy for dinner every night. Like, this isn't good.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's so the Bonanza's on the back burner. Okay. So for me, like, following my rule from last week, the only game I like beat and saw credits this week was Brutal Legend, which I've been playing again on PC this time. It's my first time playing that version. Okay. Generally, like, this is definitely the best time I've ever had with that game. Like, 16 years ago when it came out, it was that experience of like, oh, weird, this is like a console RTS? That's so strange. I didn't know that. And like, just kind of trying to get into it, but finding it just kind of frustrating to play, and then being like, dude, Uncharted 2 is getting like 90s and 97 or something on Metacritic. I gotta go check that out. So I kind of like paused that game, got into the zeitgeist of stuff. I think Batman came out that year. Like, there was just big stuff demanding my attention. Yeah. So I kind of like grumbled at that game because I was so excited for it like all summer and everything.
That game pissed me off.
And then it was
for
this
the
weird
reason.
experience.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm approaching it where I just know what it is. Like, I eventually got back to that game like 9 years ago and finished it on 360, kind of to like just close the loop on it and like know how it went or whatever.
Okay.
And I was looking through my achievements and stuff. It's like, oh, I got this, but I didn't get this. That's weird. Like, I played a lot of it, but not all of it. This time I was getting stuff I've never done like before in this game, and it was like, oh, cool. Like, you should really take breaks after a big RTS battle and just drive around and like power up and just get stuff in the world.
Okay.
And it's just like, oh, I was definitely not doing that. Like, every time it was saying like, hey, there's new stuff in the Motor Forge, it's kind of saying you should go get that stuff. It'll make the rest of this more fun. So it's like, oh, okay. So yeah, I beat it on PC. The ending kind of snuck up on me. It was like, oh, right, there's this bit where you have to deal with like this former ally character who's turned heel or whatever because of the goth juice or whatever, and you're fighting her. But then the end boss, like Tim Curry's character, just kind of tags onto that. I thought there was like a whole nother hell realm I was going to go to or something. And it's like, oh no, that doesn't happen. I just forgot that doesn't happen. Like, he just kind of is a rider on the end of this battle where it's like, I am here now, and there's a big crazy cathedral monster, and you have to fight it. And it's like, oh, all right. And it's like, yeah, it's the end of the game. It's like, oh, okay. So I breezed through that. I tried to scale up the difficulty during it because I felt like the first like boss character was so lame on gentle mode, like the easy mode. It was just like, that sucked. Like, that didn't meet the story expectation of this guy is gonna hurt you. Like, this is a big deal. It was just kind of lame. Yeah. So I tried putting it just right to brutal, but I think it kept defaulting to normal. I don't know what happened. Or it's like, oh, if you get a game over, or like if you lose, it just toggles down to help you out or something. I don't know what was going on. I will say that might be one indication of like an issue I was having with the PC version. It's a little buggy. Like, there's just little things that would happen over the course of it where it's just like, oh, the UI is just like gone. Like, I'm changing songs and they're no longer telling me what it is. And I didn't want it to do that. It just kind of decided to do that. Or like, I started playing the 360 version again to like mop up some achievements there like yesterday night. And I was like, oh, wow. Every time you get 10 of the serpent collectibles, a little screen pops up that says, hey, good job. Ormagoden has rewarded you with more health. I was like, oh, cool. I had no idea what the gifts of Ormagoden were in the PC version because it never told me. It was just like, oh, yeah, dude, 10 more until you get a gift. All right, 2 more until you get a gift. And then I get it. It was just like 10 more until you get a gift. And I was like, okay, but what was the gift? Did I get a gift? I was just assuming they were going into the Motor Forge and it was like a new costume or something. But I'm pretty sure it's like stats for Eddie. So, I don't know. Like, I guess I will say the EA like machine that helped publish that game on consoles, good QA department, I guess. Like, they helped that game get pretty sharp on that end. Right. I think they self-published the PC version like 4 years later, so it's a little jankier. It's a little wonky.
Is it? Yeah. Is it like a different company that like? Did they just say you do this or the whatever?
I think Double Fine got ownership of it and published it themselves on PC. I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened. And now they're under Microsoft's banner, so like their stuff's on Game Pass and everything. Like, it's just that. But yeah, just this old PC version I have. There might be a better release of it. I have like some old Humble code from like 10 years ago or something.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's what I have. I was happy with the like the DLC and stuff they just kind of threw in there for you. I finally played like the AI skirmish mode and like won some battles. Like, I'm understanding the RTS stuff more, and it's crazy how much depth they put into like these factions you barely see in the single player. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, we wrote all these lines for like Tim Curry, and like David Cross is just a unit in his army, and there's unique like stuff that you're just never gonna see if you're just playing as Eddie. Like, the way the Tainted Coil faction plays is just totally different. You can just like spawn stuff anywhere you have units, because Diviculus just impregnates units and then they produce creatures. And it's like, that's creepy and weird, but it's Tim Curry and it's demons and they're bondage obsessed. Like, it makes sense. It's just so weird.
That is weird.
So you can just kind of spawn up an army out in the field. So it's kind of cool. Like, it's crazy how different it is, but I don't know. Like, I'm probably going to play more of that, I guess, on the 360 version, even though immediately I was like, wow, the draw distance is terrible, and these textures are so much more compressed. PC gaming, huh? Like, there was a little bit of that, too.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
Like, there's the meme of, like, the PC gaming master race, or the PC gamer master race.
Yeah.
I mean, that's rooted in, like, realism, right? Like, they're...
You're just like, man,
it's hard
I've
to
never
go back.
driven around this world, and it's, like, 60 frames and looks great, like, better than I have ever seen it. Like, it definitely helped that experience be like, wow, Brutal Legend's way better than I remember. It's like, oh, yeah, you're playing, like, the HD version. It's like, oh, yeah, right.
You, like, wipe off the Vaseline off your eyes or whatever a little bit.
Yeah, so then going back to the 360 version, it's just like, okay, like, it's under there. Like, Brutal Legend is in here, but it's a little crusty, you know?
Yeah.
But I did get an achievement last night in the old pop from 2009. I was like, yeah, this is why I liked games for, like, 7 years there. Yeah. I was addicted to this sound.
Yeah.
So, yeah, PC version, I guess, is the one. Just be prepared for some wonkiness. Like, I guess my experience is almost ideal because I played that game twice on a different platform and, like, knew how it worked, and then I could play a janky version that doesn't tell you the tutorial stuff very well. Just because, oh yeah, I know this though, so it's fine. Like, I'm not worried about the screen not popping up or whatever. So, and yeah, like, you know, people have made playlists of, like, a lot of the metal songs in there, so that's been getting some play around here.
Sure.
Judas Priest, you know, Motorhead, things of this nature. It's great in that respect. And that art style really holds up to time. Like, it just looks fun and cartoonish and, like, over the top album cover stuff. Like, the 3D modeling and things of these crazy, like, just a cathedral covered in eyeballs and teeth and stuff. And you're just like, that just looks crazy. So that's great. Like, that doesn't look 16 years old really at all. It just looks cool. So
sure.
Yeah, I'm generally pretty impressed with that game.
Yeah.
And it's definitely launched me into a Double Fine zone again. So I've been, like, installing a bunch of their stuff and watching their YouTube channel and stuff like that. So,
okay.
Pretty cool.
What's the next Double Fine thing that you're revisiting, I guess? You've played most of them, if not all of it, so.
Yeah, like, I installed Stacking again today. I never gave that game, like, much love back in the day. I was just like, this is okay, I guess. I don't know. A lot of fart jokes. I'm a little too classy for that. But I'll give it another thought, I suppose.
Okay.
And then kind of pre-Double Fine stuff too, they've been handling the remasters of, like, classic Lucasfilm stuff, like LucasArts stuff.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give Full Throttle Remastered a proper go.
Okay.
I don't think I did a full run through of that game again since they spruced it up. So that's on the table, and then, like, eventually this will culminate in me playing Psychonauts 2. I'm just going to skip right to 2 because I did play 1 several times, so I'm just going to let 2 reintroduce me to that world. No.
Oh,
no, I
interesting.
haven't.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been there this whole time. Like, I've been on Game Pass for some years now, but I just was like, I'll know when it's time and I want it. And I think I've had the palette, like, gained again for that style and that sense of stuff. So I'll probably do that sometime this year, I guess, or in the relatively near future. We've been really vibing with Richard Horvitz's voice acting lately. He's been in a bunch of shows we're watching. So, you know, him being Raz is just kind of guaranteed big points right here.
Sure.
So, yeah. That's the big one. Like, I kind of just have my, like, stuff that's ongoing, like, just before the show, you know, really cleaning up in Waifu Shop, really, like, upgrading a bunch of stuff.
I gotta be honest, I looked that up because I was like, well, if he likes it this much, there's probably something there. And this is just the type of game that's not for me, because when I was looking at screenshots, I'm like, yeah, this isn't me. Like,
oh, for sure, at all. And, like, I just love managing this medieval store. I have, like, several H scenes queued up, and I'm just like, I don't really care about these. Like, this isn't why I'm here. And, like, I've stopped flirting with customers because it's just like, whatever. Like, I just want to sell you swords and things for the RPG. So
I think there's games you could play that are better because they focus on that and not the H part.
I'm already 80 hours in, so I'm not going to stop now.
Sunk cost. I get it.
It's a fantastic second screen kind of game where you're just like, okay, I'm going to queue up like 4 medallions that are going to take like 8 minutes to build. And then I'll just watch a bunch of like Double Fine YouTube videos. And then I'll hear the beep, 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 and then come back and sell those and then go back to something or go through some Gmail emails where there's 1,000 emails I've never looked at. What are they? I'll finally find out. So Waifu Shop is helping me.
Why? Why didn't you read emails?
That's my secondary inbox. Like I don't care about it very much. Yeah.
Oh.
So like
it's not the Final Fantasy one. It's the other one.
When I was in my like most gaming media phase, I like handed out business cards and exchanged cards with a bunch of people and stuff like that. Yeah. So I've been getting like PR stuff from like a few like indie game publishers or something for a decade, and now I'm finally like looking through that stuff and be like, oh, there's this game actually. That's funny. I actually have it in with this Sarah or whoever works for them. Cool, I guess. Yeah. So just more tuned into the indie space again, thanks to these email lists I subscribed to a long time ago. So that's been a side effect of all the horny gaming around here. So, you know, you should thank Nutaku and their hard work over there. It's a terrible name.
It's pretty bad. Are you able to put your game down just a little bit more? Apparently.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just getting
peeking a little bit.
Thrilled.
Okay. I'm a little bit surprised that you haven't played Psychonauts 2, mainly because that game was so well received. That's like one of my games of the year for that year. I think you'll really enjoy it. So
I probably will. It was
just not in the headspace for it.
Well, I got way into the like Kickstarter scene for Broken Age and stuff like that, and it was okay. I was kind of a little let down maybe by just it's just an adventure game. It's pretty good. All right. So then by the time that was like the next funding project on like whatever the profit sharing one was, I was just like, I hope this gets made, but I can't invest in this like right now. I'm just going to take this one off or whatever. So then I was kind of like reasonably pleased that it was getting critical reception, but I don't know. Like I don't know what that means to me anymore, because just like, well, I played that first game way more than any of these people talking about it. So, like, I don't know that they're qualified to really venture an opinion that'll mean anything to me. So, I just kind of put a pin in it and left it for the future. So, I didn't feel like I was missing out. I don't get FOMO anymore. I'm, like, too powerful. You know, it's just kind of one of these things, you know. And am I a little conceited and arrogant about it? No, not at all. Like, I'm just slaying all the time. So, you know, whatever.
Slaying all the time. Yeah.
This is an allusion to a game I'm not going to talk about yet. But anyway, Dune Awakening is another repeatable, like, I keep going to that game. Finally made it to the northern area, finally have a bike, finally have a new base, and dealing with Harkonnens and stuff like this, having a more engaged Dune time.
You mean the northern area just, like, outside of the starting zone in the still, like... Okay. I'm around the same area. I haven't gone back yet.
That took me a weird amount of time to bust into, but now that's where I'm established, and quests are getting more interesting, and there's materials and things. I'm paying attention to the trees a little more. I'm probably going to respec a little bit because I was just kind of buying things, you know.
Which way did you go? Because I went with like a lot of melee stuff, and I'm regretting it a little bit.
No, I'm kind of more guns. I'm a Mentat character, for those familiar with the lore. They're kind of human computers, so very logic driven. There's a character in the 5th book, Heretics of Dune, that is really like who I'm modeling after, because I'm like, this guy is dope. Miles Tegg has it going on. That guy is like Super Spock or something. It's awesome. Like, and it totally fits like a video games mentality. That guy solos a 50-man dungeon in the book. Like, he just kills 50 people like it's nothing, and then he goes and eats like 50 plates of food to get his calories back.
Of course,
like, this is fucking great. Like, I'm that person in this world. So just finding like empty sietches that are now full of Kiribs or whatever, like the smuggler, like the kind of dirtbags in this world. They've kind of just ginned up a bunch of like scavengers that you're killing. It's like, oh no, don't worry. They're not Fremen. They're like bastardized Fremen who are just terrible. You just go kill those guys.
Well, isn't there conceit that the Fremen were like wiped out completely. Like they don't exist.
Potentially wiped out.
Except for the one dude.
Yeah, I think the narrative is that like they've gone into the deepest of the deep desert, and there's probably still a faction.
Yeah, because why would you wipe out? Like, it's stupid to do that. Yeah,
like at the very least, all their tech and things are lying around, and like it's the height of desert living is to get Fremen stuff. So they're still present in a way, but it's almost, it's like BioShock or something where you're just like, oh, this is a ruined civilization, and I'm finding pieces of it, and crafting together still suits and everything. Right. Man, I went without a still suit for like way too long.
It sucks.
I was just like, I was like, this leader John is pretty great. God damn it, do I just want a still suit? Because then I can just earn water by like drinking from the dew, and then just cycles up, and then you just drink from the dew again, and now you have more water than you did before. Like Fremen hacks. But you can't do that without a still suit. So
hashtag Fremen hacks.
Oh. The heartbreaking thing that happened, though, is I had this kick-ass suspensor thing. Like, I was just floating around and launching off stuff and hovering like the Baron. And then it's just like, oh, yeah, that thing wore out. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, I'll fix it. It's like, oh, yeah, do you have a bunch of spice to fix it with? It's like, no. It's like, well, you better get used to some lame-ass abilities. But I did. Like, there's some cool, like, claw hooks, and there's this bubble you can make and then just jump off a cliff and land on it, and you're fine. And you're just like, oh, that's some Dune shit right there. That's like globe dumb shit. It's great. You feel like you're going to die, and then you sci-fi your way out of this problem. I was like, okay, cool. That's great.
It's pretty great.
Also, ostensibly, this is an MMO. I, like, don't see anybody ever. This
is my problem, is that I agree with you, but I see their fucking garbage everywhere. There's buildings
I do
everywhere.
see their houses. I will give credit to the people on my server. Some of their buildings are so good. I assumed they were like NPC-filled dungeon buildings.
I'm on your server.
There's some great buildings. I swear there's great buildings where I walk up to it scared that there's going to be a bunch of guys to gank me. And it's like, oh no, a player built this. It's like some crazy open concept, like just open air thing to show off all their cool shit. Like there's some smart thought going into these. I'm just making like cube buildings that are safe.
Yeah.
Like, pretty good inside, but the boringest thing ever on the outside.
Yeah.
People are also building, like, little garages and stuff so you can hide from a sandstorm, like, attached to their buildings.
I've used
that's
a few.
Really cool view.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if this had the, like, Death Stranding feedback system, I would, like, give them mushrooms and thumbs up and all this stuff.
Yep, that's right.
You can't. So it's just kind of strangers helping each other in this weird absent way, which is very Dune in a way that's cold and distant, like emotionally. It's like the Villeneuve movie, which is fantastic. So I don't know. I'm having a great Dune time when I get to play that. I kind of always, that's the game that is like, oh, if I get into this, it'll be 4 or 5 hours sessions. Like it'll really be what I'm doing. So
what you're doing.
I was very like judicious with my play yesterday. I basically logged in to like check that my base was okay and then go pay my taxes. This game's great. That sounds boring, but it was so funny to me that I owed a house taxes, and I was like, I don't want them to seize my stuff or whatever. I don't know what happened, so I'm just going to take a flight into Arakeen, go to the big bank, and say, here's 3,200 Solari, please leave me alone.
I'm going to have to redo stuff because Arrakis has destroyed my shit. Like, I haven't been on in 2 months. So it's gone.
Yeah. When I got back from my surgery, I thought like a bug happened or something, and there was a developer note saying like, hey, we're really sorry about that thing that happened. But then I was like, oh no. They're talking about some real bug that happened to some players where they lost stuff they shouldn't have lost or something like that.
This was like people, no, I think, or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, you can just log into go to a screen that shows what's been happening, and it's just like, oh no, a sandstorm just wrecked all your shit. Like it wrecked the outer walls, and then it wrecked all your fabricators and your blood purifier and everything, and then it destroyed the Fife console. So now you just don't have a base anymore. And I was like, oh, well, at least I know what happened, Or I forgot my bike outside once. And then logged back in, I was like, oh, that shit's gone. Like, it was destroyed by the desert. And I was like, of course it was. Of course it was. Like, there was probably 20 sandstorms since yesterday. Okay. Well, I'll just build another one, but whatever.
Yeah.
So,
like, I don't know. I know I'm gonna have to rebuild, and I think that game is really, really great. I don't have the time to continuously keep up with it currently.
I'm kind of making the time because it's like this great feedback loop where I like read some Dune and get really excited, and then I can play some Dune and like do that stuff.
Makes sense.
It's just this fun media circle I'm in with that stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. Lastly, for like games, I've been trying to do a good playthrough of Resident Evil 3 now. Like, not a lot of saves, relatively rapidly, like just kind of that stuff. I've been kind of setting a timer where it's like, I will not use a typewriter for at least an hour of gameplay, and then just like hit that and then go. And
I think
so I'm at
not
two
to
saves.
Criticize what you're doing, but I think you might have more luck if you kind of have because you've played it now, an idea in your head of, I'll do one at this point, and this point or something.
Yeah, I'm at 2 saves and I'm at the hospital. It seems pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah. Man, Jill is just fighting the Nemesis a lot. Like her entire section when I switched back to Carlos was basically just like, all right, so you run across this bridge and then you fight the Nemesis again. And I was like, oh, I guess, yeah. And then she gets infected and passes out for 12 hours, and then it's Carlos time again. And I was like, oh, okay. This part kind of sucks. Like, I was just kind of bummed out about that. Seeing it in quick succession like that. I think I had, like, taken a break after the Carlos thing and then, like, played that again, like, 4 days later. I was like, oh, okay, so Jill's in this big boss battle. But then seeing it right next to each other like that, it was just like, oh, like, nothing happens. Like, she doesn't get to do anything in this bit. She's like Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid 2 or something. Like, she's not really here. So, and then the hospital I know is just a giant Carlos level. Like, he's the guy. So,
like, I don't even hate when he's actually doing the thing. The part I hate about the hospital specifically is the lobby. Like, it's the Resident Evil 4 cabin thing. Like, I just hate the siege modes where things are just attacking you. Is like, just hold out. Like, fuck you. Give me a game.
That's how it ends, yeah.
Yeah.
And in its day, I thought the cabin was such a cool set piece, like crazy thing. I did look forward to it.
The first time.
But now, the first time, it's like, oh man, it's like I'm in Evil Dead or something. Yeah. But now, it's kind of just this arcadey, like House of the Dead tier garbage, you know what I'm saying? Just trash, like that game series and film.
I mean, no, I disagree. House of the Dead is great. Game.
No, I'm just joking. I'm trying to foreshadow a show we're gonna do later.
But
anyway.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to the pixel response side of things for that.
No, that's just on my YouTube.
Oh, it's just on Paul's YouTube, which is called
Spotify. It's just my username.
X for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. So yeah, that's the games I've been like making significant progress in. My other thing this week was plugging in the Xbox One. We got like a $30 Xbox One on Kijiji because I wanted a disc drive again because I have all these games just doing nothing.
Yeah.
That list of backwards compatible stuff, it's significantly more games of my old catalog that I am able to play now that I wasn't before, but it's not everything at all. It is like missing huge swaths of stuff that I just assumed would be on there. Like, I grabbed my copy of Resident Evil 5 and was like, oh great, I'll get more achievements in this. And it's like, oh no, dude, that's not on the list. Code Veronica's the only one. I was like, it's the only one? You know how big these are, right?
That's really odd. I wonder why.
Yeah. Maybe like what is one of the co-op-y ones? Like there might have been one, like Operation Raccoon City or something like that. That might have been on the list.
I'm sure
but
that's on the
everything
list,
else I expected to be there was not there. Like forget about 6 or any of that. It's just not there.
Interesting.
But I was just installing games after games, like 40 games or something onto this thing just for the future fun. Like I'm pretty psyched about playing Stuntman, Ignition, Conan, Outfit, dope games from back in the day.
Sure. Sure.
So
I had a question for you. How is that controller that you bought?
I love it. It's works with everything I'm using. Like I will say, all of this is revealed. I am so in the Xbox ecosystem Like, like, we have a PlayStation 5 just sitting there. It still has a copy of Dune in it from when I watched that again, like, a month ago.
Because, like, the movie.
It's just, it just doesn't matter. It's just like, oh, yeah, Sony's still doing shit, I guess. I don't know. Like, making trash like God of War. Why would I play that? Ugh! So, you know, I'm ignoring their side of the industry. It's just like, oh, yeah, the failures are Sony, right? Like, they're just embarrassing. Like, making trash that nobody wants to play. But apparently I'm wrong. I don't know.
You realize they are, like... I hate the, like, console war thing, but they are, like, quote-unquote winning. They're, like, way ahead.
I know they're the market leader, but, like, I'm getting so shitty about that. It's just like, oh, that's because kids don't play good games. They just play crap. They just play garbage that Sony's making.
Well, it's because I don't have to buy an Xbox, because Xbox works on my computer. So I don't have to.
It's true.
I don't have to spend money on a fucking shitty computer to play their games. They just
I know it's so dumb because like my computer is also an Xbox, especially with their new mentality of what that means.
This is an Xbox, yeah.
Yeah, I have like 24 games of theirs installed on the computer, but like for a certain tier of old games, it kind of doesn't matter. Like it's just like, oh, whatever. Like I can play Stuntman Ignition on my console, and it's going to be no better than it would be on a computer because they didn't optimize it for that at all. It's just like a port of an old game. So that's the thing. My Xbox One, default Xbox One, is just like an old game machine. Like I'm kind of looking for original Xbox and Xbox 360 era stuff. And then my One S is like, this, you know, I like the achievement sound. I maybe don't care about this very much, but a game can like level up. Like Avowed has like now moved to the PC because like, okay, I do want the best experience now to finish this, I guess. And I've been trying to get back into that game. It's so hard to pick up a game like that after like months of not playing it, but I think I finally made some breakthroughs the last time I played it. Like I tried third person mode. I was like, no, this is terrible.
Yeah,
I thought that would make a difference, but
I tried it once just to like see it. And then I just switch it back because I don't want that.
Yeah. I did like a bounty boss battle in that view, and I swear I used like twice as many potions as I would have without it. I was just like screwing up and like jumping into stuff, and I don't know. Anyway, so plenty more games for the future. I've paved the future with games, and then I immediately sat on my own thumb and like heard it. So hilarious. You know, hopefully I'm able to play these games. But
there was time so now. Yeah, the glass is breaking. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Time enough at last. Crunch. Yeah. Oh no. So we'll see what happens, but that's the Nathan report on all these games. Let's get to the news. Sorry, I've been taking up a lot of time.
Yeah, let's do it. News from I think today, right? Nintendo Indie World Showcase happened today, and I did not watch it, so I have a thing here to look through.
Yeah, I kind of flipped through a wrap-up thing, and I don't know. I think that third-party showcase thing we did like last week, I was just like, that was kind of underwhelming. Like I eventually did watch that thing. I was just like, oh yeah. Plus I'm not invested in Nintendo's future. I don't have a Switch 2, so I was just kind of like, I can sit this out. I don't really care. But there are a few things in here that did pop up that I was interested in. So
yeah, I mean the first one is I've been waiting for Mina the Hollower for like what feels like a fucking decade at this point. So I'm glad that is that
the Yacht Club game?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I have a sick burn here. I don't know if you saw it. It's pretty savage right here. So you know,
hopefully it's good this time.
Oh, yeah. I don't care about old Mega Man like that. So Shovel Knight was neat or whatever, but I didn't care. So
yeah, I don't know. And Shovel Knight was great. So
I'm told it's great. I'm a little annoyed they did the like treasure trove thing because now it just costs way more. So it's like, oh, I should have bought it when it was like $16 before they added all this stuff. But now they've added all this stuff. It's like, hey, it's $50. It's like, I don't care. I haven't even played through the original game. I don't know about your new character. So I don't know. Yeah. They've built themselves a little empire.
Those DLCs are pretty good because they kind of change how that game plays. But again, it's like, I didn't like Plague Night? There was one of those nights I didn't like, so I immediately just didn't like that whole DLC. And it's like, well, that sucks. But the King Knight plays like Wario, so that was pretty sick.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's pretty
I don't
fun.
know. I have it wishlisted somewhere, and like I'm vaguely keeping an eye on it, but I'm waiting for like the bottom to drop out. It's like this is worthless now. Nobody cares. It's part of a humble bundle. It's like $3. It's like, all right, I'll check out Shovel Knight for real. But until then, I'm just gonna be mean and dismissive about it. So yeah, sorry. Heads up, I guess.
Mina the Hollower is doing, I guess, for what like Shovel Knight did for platformers or whatever, like action platformers. Mina the Hollower is doing for like GBA Zelda, not GBA, just Game Boy in general, Zelda games essentially, right?
Okay. Well, like Minish Cap.
Sure. I know. I don't think I ever played through Minish Cap, so.
I did, but also partially because I got that game for like half price at a weird time. Like I swear Superstore just screwed up. So I was like, oh my gosh, $20? Like I bought 2 of them and gave one to a friend. So I still spent full price, but I got 2. Sure. So
yeah. You're losing money if you don't buy it.
That game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have. So I'm glad I pounced on that. It's pretty great. I don't know.
I'm excited about it. I don't know. We'll see. It's hard for me to really have an opinion on something till I play it, because I kind of don't care what other people's opinions are. I care about my opinion,
totally, right?
So I have to. Yeah, I have to play it. We'll see.
We're the only arbiters, you know. We're the only ones that know. So
for our own enjoyment, it's true. I don't know what Well Dweller is, so I'm quickly scrolling through this trailer. Oh, it's Hollow Knight. Okay. The minute I like click on something, it's like, oh yeah, I see what they're doing here. Fair enough.
Well. Like I kind of like there was such a gap there. People should have jumped in. Maybe a bunch did, you know, because like it's like, oh, Hollow Knight come out, a bunch of people get really frothed up for Metroidvania and stuff, and now Silksong is infinite time away, so you should make a bunch of clones. That's what you should do.
I feel like there.
It's like when Flappy Bird went away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like there. But to be honest with you, like if somebody told me like names, I would be like, oh yeah, I remember that. I couldn't tell you the names right now.
Like Shadow Labyrinth or something. Like just get in there with the copies, the copycats.
I do want to play.
I did wishlist that after we talked about it, and like Light of Motrim or whatever. I was like, no, Sean's wrong. This is coming out. Like China will make this happen. And I think Horizon sucks, so this might be my Horizon. This is it. This will be the game.
Yeah. I mean. Like I said, this is my first time seeing this Well Dweller. I love Hollow Knight, so like if this plays okay, that's probably fine. I don't know. I like Metroidvanias. I don't know. Like there's until it's at least they show gameplay. Sorry.
How do you feel about Jeff Gerstmann's campaign to never use that term and call them search action games? Does this work for you?
What term? Metroidvanias?
Metroidvanias. Like it's just like why you're alluding to 2 things. Yeah, like people might not know what that is, so it's like we need a new word is kind of the mentality.
Sags.
I think. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Search action games. Yeah.
It's like MAG, you know, massive action games, but now they're SAGs.
Yeah.
You search.
Yeah. Feeling saggy. Check out Well Dweller.
Check out Castlevania, maybe, or Metroid Zero Mission. These are classic SAGs.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I actually don't disagree with naming a whole genre over like one game is kind of fucking stupid.
Yeah, roguelite and roguelike. It's like, hey, nobody under 47 played Rogue, so what are you talking about? It's like it's a terrible term.
I mean, it's just like anything in the English language, right? When you use something so much, it just has its own meaning at some point. Like, yeah. Ugh. So,
but it got way too far before it's like, wait a minute. What is Rogue? What is that? It's like, oh, it's this ancient ass garbage game nobody plays. Oh, well, why are we calling everything based on it? It's stupid. It's like every cop show is just that's a, you know, what's that Blue, that show from the 80s? Oh, it's just you know.
Wasn't it like NYPD Blue?
NYPD Blue, like, that's what we call these shows. The Wire is just an NYPD Blue, like. It's like that. It's an edgy cop show, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Starsky and Hutch like.
So what would be just like a Breaking Bad like? Like.
Oh man, I'm trying to. Like Weeds. I don't know.
What if we just called every cartoon a Simpsons like? Not just completely ignoring
any
cartoons
prestige
before
show
Simpsons.
past like 2002, it's just the Sopranos. Like they're just aping that shit. You know, it's just Sopranos. Like, dude.
Sure.
Yeah, but really, all these are just
What if we just started calling
homicide,
stuff
life in the
like
streets,
like Goodfellas or like movies that have like really like high esteem?
Oh man, Goodfellas, one of the best Godfather likes that ever came out. You know, like it's such a killer Godfather like.
Right.
That's how I feel about it. Casino not as good as Godfather like, but it's
that's fun.
It's better than Godfather 3.
It has some fun parts. Do you care at all about this the Old Country, what the hell is it called? Mafia the Old Country that came out I think today?
Yeah, like I was thinking about it cuz I really loved Mafia 3, but part of the reason why is it kind of shook off all the cliches and stuff.
Well, Mafia 3 was
genre.
a Punisher game.
A little bit, but it's also set in like Louisiana in the 60s, and you're a like Black Panther kind of guy, like you're African American.
But all you're doing is going around and murking people.
Murdering.
That's all you're doing.
And there was good murdering in that game, so I was like, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
This, like, I thought about it. I was like, it's still that team, like, to some extent. I'm still curious about it, but man, it is just going into the hey, Godfather 2, right? That was a great movie. And it's like, yeah, it's fine. It's pretty great. It's the best of those, but the weapons are worse, right? like I don't know. I'm not. I was thinking about it as like I have so many other things I can play. Like I don't think I'm gonna jump on board. Like it's more Italian and more cliche ridden than ever, and that's not what I want. So
sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
not a huge Mafia fan, like the games, I guess, and the organization, but I can't say that.
Oh yeah, the Cogna Nostra, yeah, they're pretty played out. Just lame. At this point, like just old fashioned to a fault, Catholic to a fault for sure.
I just want to point out that it wasn't me saying this.
No, I'm just making it's a Sopranos like joke. It's that's all I'm doing. It's a reference.
Sopranos like, yeah.
Yeah, and in a way, Sopranos is Godfather like as well, but it's TV, so it's bigger, right? And they joke about it in the show. They have a Godfather theme, like horn in the show, so they know they're laughing about it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
Steven Van Zandt is terrible in that show. Like he's from a band you like. He's not a good actor. Like they didn't even write a story for him until like season 5. Like just ugh. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah. What were we?
Let's
talking
get back
about?
to the Nintendo Indie World Showcase. Yeah. I have 3 things I wanted to call out here. Well, 2 now.
Yeah.
UFO 50, the best game of last year, is coming to Switch. Or was it 2 years ago?
It's a real shame that it didn't release on Switch.
Kind of silly, but it's still great, and there's tons of great games in it. So,
sure.
I mean, by default, it's probably top 5 games on the platform. Like, it's that great.
On Switch? Probably.
Yeah. It's easily better than those Zelda games, so you should play this instead.
You are preaching to the choir. I definitely agree. That is a hot take for a lot of people, but I agree.
I'll have more to say about that when I finish a game that's like the Zelda I like. So, pending for the future. Little Kitty, Big City. This is a game that definitely came up. I think it was my 10th game on my list last year.
Sure.
You can customize the cats now. They're going to release a thing where you could actually make a cat
that
might
why
resemble
did they just
your cat.
have this? Fuck, I wish.
I don't know. Yeah, like I feel like indie game creators like get kind of caught up with their cat. And it's like, hey, you get to spend time with your cat. People have different cats. For me, it worked out because my cat is just a black cat. So I essentially was playing as my cat.
Yeah. But I have 2 cats, so I could have played as the other one.
Now you can play as the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, I guess.
It's a good thing to do. This is also one of those things where, like, Stray, I understand you, like, mocapped a cat or whatever, but just let you change the hair and stuff. Like, what are you doing? Just change the colors.
Yeah.
And you have a different cat.
I do like that you said, I think they get, like, really involved in, like, their own cat or whatever. I was going to say, I think they get really involved in coding a game and making sure that it ships properly. I don't think they give up.
Mortal Kombat palette swap in, you get like such a diverse set of characters with like no work at all. So I imagine this is easier than ever with the AI and everything. So
I mean, there might be a little bit of truth to that, to be honest.
Yeah, just like, hey, evil robot demons, take a look at this cat. I want that, but like a calico, and then it'll just do that, right? So,
sure, yeah.
And it'll have extra digits or whatever, but some cats have extra digits, so it might be fine. It might look like a real cat. Yeah, that can happen.
It's fucking adorable.
Anyway, that's all I got for Nintendo. But is there other ones on the list that were jumping out at you?
So a lot of these we have known about from other stuff, and that's great. Oh, they gave a release date for Ball Pit. That game is fucking awesome, and I've been wanting to know when it comes out. October 15th, so that's probably going to be the same day, I assume, that it comes out on everything, but cool.
Is this like a Chuck E. Cheese simulator, or what's going on?
Yeah, essentially. No, it's Arkanoid or Brick Breaker, that sort of thing.
Oh,
but you are like upgrading the ball. It's a roguelite. Roguelite, one of those.
Man, at some point, like, can we at least just pivot forward to like, it's a Hades-like or something like that? Like, choose a good one that people like.
It is not a Hades-like. It is a It's an Arkanoid-like. Like it. That's how it plays.
It's Shatter-like. That's great. I love that game.
Kind of, but not side profile. So it's more like it's more like Brick Breaker.
All right. Gotcha.
Yeah, bullet hell Brick Breaker or Breakout or whatever. That's a good way to describe it.
Breakout. There you go. That's actually a good descriptive name of this game. So Breakout likes is probably the best we've come out with. Sure. Yeah.
Agreed. Other than that, no, looks fine. Nothing here that is really, really standing out. I did see Sean say something about he wants to play Is This Seat Taken? So I'm going to quickly just take a look at what the fuck this even is.
I did pause on that because it's an odd title, and it's some manner of puzzle game or something. Like you're seating people like at a wedding or something like that.
It looks like when you like click on them or drag them or whatever, they have like a thing that they want. Like they have a condition.
Ideal. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't be too near that guy because he's fascist, so I don't want to sit near him. Stuff like that. Probably right. Probably. There's just kind of this orange guy with blonde hair, and you're like, I don't want to sit near that guy. I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
Bad energy. In fact, I don't even know why I'm here. I'm gonna leave. Like that. That's probably an option. Hopefully.
Moving on.
Sorry.
So another game got canceled. Did we talk about it with you here?
I saw Polygon did a write-up of this, but I wasn't sure what it was, so I was just like, it's not as big a deal as Perfect Dark, so I just kind of didn't care. But it's callous. You shouldn't do that. Yeah.
Well, it's the same problem as Perfect Dark. Obviously they had the huge layoffs of 9,000 people or whatever, and Contraband, which is the next game from Avalanche. I like Just Cause, so this could have been cool. This was a co-op Smuggler's Paradise is what they described it as, so that seemed like it could be neat or something, but it also sounds like the type of thing, frankly, that would get canceled because it's not like, I don't know, it seemed too novel, maybe.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying since like border situations have gotten more tense.
No,
just to bring it back to politics.
No, sorry. Nothing political at all.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah. Or is it a Breaking Bad like though? Contraband sounds like it could be.
It could be. Yeah, it could be a Far Cry like.
Oh, I like Far Cry 2 and 1, and to some extent Primal as well. That's the best one.
And to some
from
extent,
that era.
You like Primal.
I like Primal. Primal. Yeah. There's big like piranhas in it and stuff, and you have a club, so it's pretty great.
Sure.
Okay. I did notice this story as well. Like, so RedOctane. So let's take you back 20 years in time. Okay.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero comes out on the PlayStation 2. Yeah. And I am like fiendish for it because GameSpot. Sorry, this is pre-Giant Bomb. They're amped about it. They saw it in Kensha Hall. They're like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing that's coming out. This is going to be so hot. So I bought it from Best Buy, and it was like, oh, this is great. And like people at school wanted to play it. It was like a whole scene, man. We were playing Guitar Hero.
It was crazy. Yeah. So back a long time ago here in Canada, we had a place called Future Shop, and like I wasn't looking online about video game stuff. I was just kind of doing my own thing. I saw it at a stand there and tried it. I was like, oh, this is special. I had just gotten like a new job or something, so I had a little extra money, bought it almost sight unseen. Like I just played like one song or whatever.
I was like, this works and is what I want. Yeah.
And it became the thing that like at work, I would like bring people home after work. Like I don't like bringing people home like, at all.
Yeah.
But it's such like, a social, let's go play Guitar
game.
Hero or whatever. It's fucking awesome. It was a good time.
Yeah, and the maker of the instrument was RedOctane. Like they didn't even make the game. It was like Harmonix made the game.
Yeah, they were the producers on it.
Yeah, they owned the franchise. Yeah. So what's happening with RedOctane now, in 2025, decades after the zeitgeist has popped, and it's done.
RedOctane was bought by Activision, and then they were shut down. So
yeah,
because of course they were.
No, Bobby Kotick saw money, and then eventually he didn't, and he burned it all. He didn't care.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So RedOctane, the brothers that formed it back then, are now on an advisory panel for this new RedOctane Games. Like this is a studio that they're opening, and they're
rhythm centric, I would imagine.
They're doing rhythm games, yeah. So that's exciting.
I mean, I was studying Rock Band 4 stuff today on my Xbox One because I was just like, oh yeah, like they essentially still have that library of stuff. Yeah. How do I get in on this? Because it's like kind of the only way to do it now. You know, is like get that game, and it has a bunch of DLC and stuff. So I'm gonna need a new guitar, but whatever. Like this is part of that nostalgia window for sure. Was like 2005, 2012 was like instrument gaming time. Yeah,
for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. Cool that that's still a category. That's a category of games for old men like me. That you know, that's interesting. So hopefully the kids will get on board too. I don't know how they feel about rhythm games, because like Fortnite had that mode, but I don't know if people were into that. I don't know that
they care, because they have been trying to do Guitar Heroes for years, right? And they just never pop off. I don't know
anymore. Yeah. Maybe the haters won. Like they're just like, you just play a real guitar. That's what I would do, is just play a real guitar and get calluses on my hand and bleed everywhere. That's what I want to do. And then just be a lame guy who plays guitar poorly at a party. That's what you should do instead. Yeah. Of pretending to be a rock god in a video game. That's just lame.
Those guys
This is a real person, probably. Yeah.
It is.
The one I got curious about but never got on board with when it was around was Guitar Hero Live. Looked cool. With like the video stuff.
Yeah.
But by the time it was like, oh, this is cheap enough, I can get it. It's like, no, it's done. Like Activision killed it. Like it's shut down. It's like, oh, well, that sounds like something Bobby Kotick would do. But you know, by proxy, Moneyball is a garbage movie because he's in it. Like that, you just have to not watch.
I've never seen it because I don't care.
Yeah, he's totally in it, dude. Him and his greasy billionaire self. Like Brad Pitt is all about that shit. So Brad Pitt by proxy sucks, and in so. All of his content is tainted now. You can't take that copy of Inglourious Bastards, throw it out the window, or bring it to my house and I'll take it because I like that movie. But I'm cool, so you know it's fine.
Of course, sure.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm a media studier. Actually, that's what I meant to say. I'm not cool. That's what makes me cool. All right,
I'm so fucking.
We're moving to the Nathan section of the news here. I just want to say, like. Claire Obscure Expedition 33, y'all need to stop talking about it. Like, it's the Undertale of the year now. You're talking about it too much, and it can't possibly be as good as you're saying. Like, you probably just didn't play good games 15 years ago. So that's my assertion. Paul, rebuttal? You like it, right?
I do. I think it's probably the game of the year, and I am very sure I have played equal to, if not more, games than you have back 15 years ago.
Okay. Is it truly better than all the RPGs we loved from way back in the day?
No, the thing is that it makes me remember those times and being like, this is the new version of that moment back then. That's what it is. It's not that it's better than Chrono Trigger. I'm getting that feeling I had playing Chrono Trigger back then, again playing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like the Nier games did that to me, but despite
Nier's a good one.
Different gameplay.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, I'm skeptical because it's French, you know, and as a Canadian, they've been imposing their language on us for decades.
Dude, so there was a little bit of that in there.
Okay.
For me,
like the way I'm acting all smug and superior in a crappy way, that just happens over in Quebec. Like they just kind of hate you a little bit. It's weird. So this is what I'm told.
For what it's worth, I kind of hate everybody just a little bit.
I guess, yeah. But it's like, I don't feel we're getting met halfway on this language on everything thing. You know, like I don't know if that's really happening over there the way it is over here. So
I don't know either.
Like
I've never been there.
Here's a really obscure issue for American listeners out there. Our Prime Minister, Mark Carney, is on Instagram, right?
Here we go.
So he'll post a thing, and I'm just like, oh, cool, Mark Carney posted a thing. He visited some people. And then by law, he has to post it again in French. And it's the exact same video again in French. And it's just like, well, this is a waste of my time. Like, who's this for? And then you just skip past it. But it's like part 2 of a 6-part story. And you're just like, how do I get past this part without, like, I don't know.
This is a really weird issue. I had no idea.
Yeah, huge issue all over like the Globe and Mail. You know, this is a giant Canadian story. I'm just making this I'm not making this up, but it's not a big deal. I'm just being crappy about French people because I don't want to play this RPG. You guys need to stop talking about it. It's I'll play Final Fantasy X too. Vinny Caravella on the podcast about video games they have.
Your problem is that you have to stop listening to people whose opinions don't matter. That's the problem.
Oh man, brutal. But yeah, so I'm listening to this video game podcast, right? And they're talking about new and uninteresting video games. What is that about? What is going on? Just leave it, you know? I'm sick of this bonanza. I don't have a console that can play it. Why aren't you talking about Brutal Legend and Resident Evil 3? So that's why
I do have a console that can play Bonanza, and I'm kind of sick of it too, frankly. Dude, there's something that triggered me the other day, and it's so stupid. I think I actually posted about it, where the news article was just like, Bonanza is IGN's only masterpiece in 2025 so far, or something, and I was just like, okay, like, what? All right, slow news day, I guess.
Right, like yeah, it obviously doesn't live up to masterpieces like Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. Like, this is the game of the year.
Or Mind's Eye, like I said.
Man, I had the dumb thought today where I was like, is Mind's Eye somehow just like a advert game for GTA 6? Like, it's like, oh, we want you to be certain Leslie Benzies doesn't matter and isn't missing. So we funded a shitty game that he put his name all over to kind of take heat and be like, see, that guy sucked. You don't need him. And then the Hauser brothers release their game and sell 3 billion copies. Yeah. Like, it's like a fake out. Yeah. It's not even real.
Yeah.
It's a false flag game. It's not meant to be played. Like, you're just
it would explain a lot of how they've handled it. It would explain a lot. Yeah.
That's my conspiracy for this week. Sorry, I feel like I'm bringing like weird energy to this episode. It's too different. We need to move past. I'm just gonna skip the rest of the Nathan news zone.
Wait.
Like, okay.
No, you can't. You can't tell people that you have like a bunch of things that you want to talk about and then be like, no, we're skipping it. No, you can't do that.
All right. This is news adjacent. There's been all this stuff about like credit card payers. Like,
we should actually talk about this because it's kind of important. Yeah. And it's weird that we didn't talk about it at all on the show yet because it's kind of big.
Well, yeah. So there's been apparently pressure on MasterCard and Visa and stuff like that to not like allow purchases of pornographic games at all, or to some extent, right? Like, it's been this weird, murky issue, because I haven't been seeing evidence of it to me, but that might just be, oh, your kinks are so basic, it doesn't matter. None of the stuff you care about is getting delisted. It's like, oh, I didn't know that. So whatever.
The problem here, obviously, like, I guess this is, like, my opinion or whatever, but...
Okay.
The problem is that I don't think anybody cares that, like, Rape Simulator or whatever, like, gross shit is getting taken off the store. Like, nobody cares about that part. What they care about is the pressure from a company saying, like, you can't have this, because the slippery slope is, if you look into some companies that have done this before, it's like, yeah, we don't want you to, like, be able to sell incest stuff, and then they start going for people that maybe aren't cis. Maybe they have different, like, sexuality.
Yeah.
Like, it turns into this thing of, like, well, this is all degeneracy. It's like, no, you can't fucking tell people that you can't do this shit. So that's my issue, is that once you start giving in, they're going to ask for more. That's my problem.
I happen to know one of the most popular games on Steam Next Fest last year, or like most recently, was Femboy Fuda House. That might not come out now because of MasterCard, and that's weird.
No, you know what else is weird? Is that MasterCard put out a statement saying we never told Steam that, and Steam returned a statement saying yes, you did. Basically, like there's this. Weird PR
I heard the MasterCard stuff, and it's really wishy-washy and strange. It's like kind of like no, but you kind of have the super overreach, broad term that's defining what you're saying, and it didn't sound good. And I have a MasterCard. It wasn't great. It wasn't a great feeling hearing that. So. Yeah, I don't know. I guess in response, there was kind of a push for like, oh, we need to get these out there. Like GOG had a giveaway for like 6 games. I thought it was. I will say, I'm not very conservative at all anymore. But it was weird that I just basically did a 1-click, no age gate, got 6 porn games just added to my account. I was like, anyone could click this. Like, it's a little weird, isn't it? But maybe they knew something about me that I didn't. Like, oh yeah, your profile, we already verified you or something like that. I don't know
everything about you, frankly. Already.
It seemed a little easy, but I'm 38, so I'm like 20 years older than I'm getting close to super pornography like age as Futurama reference.
Yeah.
But like so
the games that you got, by the way, I'll list them off, are Postal 2. They're not all porn games. They're just games that are quote unquote bad.
Adult.
Yeah.
Right.
Adult games, yeah. Postal 2, Agony, and Agony Unrated.
Oh, no. I didn't get these violent games. This was purely like sexy games, to be clear. The ones I got.
Okay. Leap of Love, Being a Dick, Season 1, DIK. And I'm guessing that's like the like college dorm or whatever.
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah. I think that one I did get.
Yeah. Leap of Faith.
Just being transparent.
House Party, Honey Pop. Honey Pop's a great game, by the way. Lust Theory, Treasure of Nadia, Summer's Gone, Season 1, Fetish Locator, Week 1, and Sapphire Safari.
Sapphire Safari is like furry, so I'm like, what's this gonna be? So I don't know. I installed that one. Anyway, transparency. Okay. Next 2 things are pretty short. It's kind of just indie games I've been seeing and noticing. I think Animal Wild costs too much money. Like, I'm not willing to pay as much as it costs.
How much
for what it seems to be. It's like 30 all the time, and on sale it's like 24. And it's like, I want to pay movie ticket for that. I don't know why. It just looks really simple. Like, have you played it? Is it great? Am I missing out?
I have played it. It is good. I think it's like a 7 or 8 out of 10. Like, it's good.
It's hard to want, like I can, like from my reckoning, I bought like 4 7s out of 10 for like $20 yesterday. So it's hard to want to do that. I thought you were talking about the porn
games again.
No, those were free. Yeah, so even if they're 5s out of 10, that's 20 points versus 7 or 8 points. Like,
I got you.
Yeah. Plus, I could get 2 worlds for like $6. And how much game is that? Like this bootleg Oblivion, that could be 100 hours a game or 10 minutes. I don't know. Like, depends how I feel.
Totally.
But okay. Second, I don't like that Factorio is always $45, and I'm kind of mad at it.
Yeah.
And I'm almost like determined to get into some other factory game just out of spite. It's just like, I know this is the OG or something of this subgenre, as far as I know, but that's pretentious, and I don't like it. It reminds me of Jason Rohrer, whose name is too similar to mine for me to be comfortable. And he just kind of had this weird attitude where he would never put stuff on sale.
Oh.
And I didn't like the games I played, or at least the one. Oh, what's it called? Anyway, whatever.
I thought you were going to talk about the time that we reached out to him to talk with him, and didn't he like blow us off or something? There was something that happened.
Oh, was there? I don't remember that. We did do the Indie Speaks series, which is like in hindsight one of the weird, like craziest things we've done because there's some big names on there.
I'm actually re-releasing those because again, Spotify's just been fucking me over, so they're all coming onto YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that's just an aside. Factorio, I'll pay you 17 Canadian for that. How about that? That's a barter system. And unlike when I get mad at like expensive games for like Nintendo or whatever, I can't just go on Kijiji and find some person who doesn't care and buy like Mario Maker 2 for $30 in like Airdrie. I can't do that. I have no option. So
yeah,
I don't know. It sucks.
I mean, your option would be to literally steal it, and then there's something,
and that feels meaner.
It's
you know,
too
like
far.
I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I want them to meet me at like an $18. Like, are you really saying your game is better than a movie ticket to see Eddington, the Ari Aster masterpiece? Like, it obviously isn't. So get over yourself a little bit. Jeez. Anyway, let's move on to questions.
Okay, sure.
This was Nathan's soapbox, apparently. But
apparently, yeah. If you want to write in, it is TDP Podcast on Blue Sky. Does anyone check the Twitter anymore? Maybe the Twitter? I wouldn't write there. Don't do that, because nobody will check it, probably. Topdownperspective@gmail.com. Claire's P.O. Box if you want to get physical about it. And the Discord channel, which is how most of you do it anyways. And you can be like Rasterman, who says, what's your favorite victory theme music from any video game? You can also put in a track that could potentially be used as a victory fanfare, but isn't in its own game.
Oh, okay, great. Where did your head immediately go? Because like it was so hard not to just be like, oh, Final Fantasy killed that shit.
It's like, that. It immediately really is the dun immediately,
and then it goes for a little bit too. It's got some meat on that.
It builds.
Like,
yep.
It's a really great victory song. I think it's part of why that franchise is so successful. You know, like
part of
like
it.
For example, what does Claire Obscure do? Like, is it any good at all? Like their little song? It's probably terrible.
I'm trying to remember what it is. I think it was good, but I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Okay, I will give some shout to the Zeldas, like, hey, you did that puzzle, like the doo-doo-doo-doo. It's pretty good. But it's like sort of a victory, but it's like no, you solved the puzzle, you opened the door. Like it almost gets condescending if they use it too much. It's like, yeah, I moved a block onto a thing. Yeah. Like, why are you celebrating?
Yeah, chill out a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other one came to mind. One I wish was actually in the game, it was like associated with, was at, like where Claire and Sean and I met at EB Games in Westbrook Mall. We had a trailer for Assassin's Creed 2 that had Justice's Genesis song play. I was like, oh, this is dope! Like every time it came up on the video, I was like, oh, this is amazing! And it's like, oh yeah, it's not in the game. That's not in the game at all. And it's like, oh, well, what's that about? It's like, oh, we just paid for it for the ad. And it's like, oh, well, that sucks. I want the option to just have that playing while Ezio's walking around with knives, and it's just the best thing ever. Like, I'd replay that if you had that, but they didn't do it. So, you know, I was making all sorts of fun about France and stuff with the Claire Obscure thing. They're great at making music. They make music I like. So
the music in that game is very good. So
all right,
I mean, you don't have to play it. Frankly, I don't give a fuck if you do. You don't have to at all.
I don't think I will. Well, at least not now, because there's too much buzz around it, and it's grossing me out. So
yeah, I would definitely recommend playing it maybe in like a year or two, and then kind of discover it on your own time and stuff, for sure.
Yeah. Right now, I'm too close to the sun on it. I would probably just be resentful at any little detail. And it's like, oh, you thought this was a masterpiece? Like, I'll be crappy about it. So I'm not gonna do that.
And like at the end of the day, you're just hurting your own enjoyment, like, which sucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a cool French game came out. That's cool. I have so much Stuntman Ignition to play. You don't even know. So
yeah. Like, and you whatever. Like RPGs, so you'll at least probably like what it's offering in that way.
Honestly, if anything, it's reignited my interest in playing Final Fantasy X-2. That's what I want to do. So that's probably what'll happen. Sure. Okay. Next question is from Thomas. This is really specific to our region. So, like, you know, hey, Calgary, Alberta, in case you didn't know. What's your favorite color in Calgary's latest advertising campaign? Personally, I'm between friendliest city in the world, yellow, and Banff, no words to describe, blue. What? Okay. Like, I don't know if I know what this is about.
Go to this site.
I'm going to this website.
Yeah. This is crazy. More? This is fucking... When did this happen? This is insane. Is it... Hold on. Can we get this on the stream? Hold on. We can do this, but I need to just... Okay. Window capture.
Tourism Calgary. I've heard about this phrase Blue Sky City. So, oh, okay. Oh, so there's okay. I got you here. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll past these colors because this is an audio medium and see when something like really jumps out at me as being really great.
I mean, I'll give you one right away. I'm a fan of purple, and I think 360-degree planetarium purple is pretty up my alley. I'm a fan.
All right. Okay, I see it down here. Yeah. Rocky Mountain Midnight's not bad when you're talking about purples.
Yep.
Okay, this is a two phase thing. I love the word and the geographical object, like the rock hoodoos, and hoodoo red did catch my eye, and now it extra held my eye because it has a word in it I like. So it's kind of a burnt orange red thing. It's pretty good.
I'm
the
looking
first
for it.
Orange. Oh yeah, it's right next to
there it is.
Ginger Beef Red and Home of the Caesar Red.
Remember remember Dead Island, Hoodoo Your Voodoo? It's like the dude song. Yeah.
Man, that game was so much better than Dying Light. Oh my god, dude. So much better.
I had issues with Dying Light that I don't remember having with Dead Island, but
yeah.
I think it's all
Dying Light is such a huge bummer.
I think it's down. Tonally, I like just what Dead Island was doing more.
That's what it was. Dying Light, I was like, I have to play as this guy. I don't want to do that. And it's like, no, you're this dumbass guy. It was like Far Cry 3 that way. Whereas that game was like, hey, you could be like one of 4 different people, and yes, you can be the guy who sings "Hoodoo Your Voodoo Bitch." And I was like, oh well, that's obviously who I'm gonna be. So it had options. Fly Fishing Sunrise Orange kind of jumped out at me. I thought that was pretty good.
Are you an orange fan?
I really like orange. Oh, that's like my purple, I guess.
Orange and purple are complementary colors.
They are. Yeah, the sports teams and stuff will show that off. But yeah.
Yep.
The blues are, I don't know. None of these blues are really that great. I don't know. Teepee Camping Under the Stars blue. It's like a navy blue for those listening. We should probably include this link somewhere because this is all sorts
It'll
of
be in the show notes
audio.
if you're like, first of all, it's on the video right now, so you can just watch it if you're on YouTube or whatever. But I'll also put it in the show notes just so you can scroll through it or whatever.
We should have looked at Friendliest City in the World Yellow. Just a second. Because that's what's been recommended to us here by Thomas.
Oh my god, if you click on stuff, it actually just like gives you a this is why Calgary's great.
This is what we called it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Weird. Canadian Vacay Red. I hate that name so much. I hate it.
Yeah, not big about Vacay. Okay, there's Banff. No words to describe. It's next to. I like Music Mile Electric more. And let's see the yellow here.
Ginger Beef Red is great because Ginger Beef was created here in Calgary.
Yeah, City in the World Yellow is kind of similar to a Thimbleweed Park shirt I have. So that's nice. That's a good association. Thanks, Thomas, for the very Calgary-centric question.
I would have never seen this otherwise.
Well, yeah, like CBC podcasts and stuff has been talking about this Blue Sky City thing, but it's just like I've only seen that like one place in town. Like, is that really a thing? But anyway, we're still Cowtown as far as I'm concerned, but whatever.
Yeah. Next up is Suku Suku says, what comes to mind when I first say the word groovy? I'll ask you first, and then I'll put what they say. Yeah. No,
dude. It was absolutely like it was in their answer, like for sure. So I just agree with one of their answers if that's okay. If you want.
Yeah, of course. Me too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like reading the list and it was like, oh, absolutely 1,000%, and then I was like, no, none of these other things. It's Ash Williams. Like,
yeah, okay.
Bruce
I was gonna say
character.
3, 2, 1. It's Ash Williams for me too.
He says it so well that I don't even remember Austin Powers. Like, okay, he says groovy baby, right? So he's kind of messing it up anyway. Duke Nukem, does he say it? Like, he says shake it baby.
Groovy. Yeah, he does.
Okay.
But it's not what he's known for. So, like, no.
No. Like, Ash Williams has the moment where he, like, repairs his arm and puts a chainsaw on it, and then he just tells you groovy, right? Or he has a shotgun as well. Like, it's a whole moment.
The one
Sam Raimi crafted a bit.
one in my mind is he does the thing that is just like strap. He looks at it, groovy or whatever.
Yeah, he readies up for battle in 2, I think is what it was.
It's great.
And it's a fantastic. I've read Bruce Campbell books. Like, I pay attention to his Facebook stuff. He, like, of these, he's the only cultural icon I see on this list, really. Like, since Mike Myers was disgraced by the Love Guru. Like, you know, we had to demote him and everything. Yeah.
The Love Guru was like his way of canceling himself.
It was kind of a 1-2 punch with Cat in the Hat, but I at least find that movie like insane. Like that movie's like you can watch it and just be like, wow, this happened. Bo Welch made this disaster. Like it's got a quality. I Love Guru just looked like a bad idea all the way. So yeah.
Yeah.
I had to suffer through that trailer a bunch of times because I was going to the theater a lot. So it was just like poisoned. Okay. Ace Viru? I'll try that. How long do you have to walk away from something to be able to examine the product as a whole? For example, a game you just finished or a project you completed or a goal you accomplished. Do you wait until the end to begin analyzing, or are you continuously letting it play in your mind as you're experiencing it, I guess, right?
Continuously, for me.
I'm doing it. I think so, yeah. Like, for the show, I'm trying to, like, leave my thoughts until I've seen the whole thing to kind of have a verdict a little bit, you know? Like,
sure.
Brutal Legend, I have a bit of a verdict on it. I think it's great now. The process is ongoing for, like, I guess I could run into some horrible grindy part in Dune or something where it loses power. I hope that doesn't happen. But I don't know yet, right? Whereas, yeah, when I was playing Space Marine, it was kind of during it. I was like, oh, this stretch. Oh, this is a tedious fight. You know, like there was little things that were happening, and overall, it was like, okay, like there was probably 80% of that game was really great. So I think it's pretty great overall. But there was definitely dips that happened that were making me evaluate it like in a negative way a couple times. Eventually, I had to change the difficulty to just have a better time. Sure. Like I was just having a brutal time at some point. And I'm a little mad at that game for not just giving you more achievements for finishing the campaign. Like I have like 350 or something. It's like, what? And it's like, oh yeah, you gotta play a ton of multiplayer. It's like,
yeah.
Like right now, there's a handful of people playing multiplayer because it just came to Game Pass and everything.
Yeah.
And there is a pretty good horde mode that's kind of just, it's like Exterminatus or whatever. It's just like, oh yeah, Space Marines just get to murder orcs all day long. I was like, oh, okay, this is okay. But do I want to play that for 40 levels worth of grinding? No. But I love those achievements. I don't know. It's vexing that game a little bit. I should probably just uninstall it and walk away and be like, I had a great time. 8 out of 10 or something. And not ruin it. Yeah.
I definitely
another. Yeah.
Sorry. Go on.
Oh no, it's a tedious example. I'll let you engage with it first.
Okay. My thing is I'm continuously thinking about it as I'm playing it, and then at the very end at credits, I kind of compile my thoughts, and I like to put that just kind of out there because that's my experience in that moment, and then I like to revisit like those thoughts maybe like a month or two later and see if I still kind of feel like, oh yeah, that was great, or is like stepping away from it a little bit. Like if I step away from something and I look back on it, I usually see it more cynically. So I like enjoying something for what it's worth at that moment and seeing what I enjoyed at that moment again to remind myself of what I like. Because it's really easy to remember bad shit for me and like maybe not like a lot of good stuff unless it's great.
No, like my other example was like, I think overall I still think Dark Souls 3 is really good, but I had a terrible time grinding out this one achievement because it was the online servers aren't working. You just need to get these items to make a thing or whatever. You need to get 10 of these faces or something. It was like one of the the guild things or whatever, the little tokens you can get.
Yeah, okay.
And it's just like, oh, I'm just running up so my memory of that game is like 80% running up these stairs and killing these 2 knights over and over.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that was terrible. But I mean, it's like, oh, well, it's like podcast thing. I can just kind of, it's like, no, but that was horrible. You should never have done that. Like, it was like, oh, yeah. So it kind of weighed against that game overall. Like, I probably would have given that game a 5 out of 5 if I just finished the core stuff and then been like, yeah, I beat Dark Souls 3, and then just leave it. But instead, I was like, no, I'm going to get every achievement in the game because that's what I did with Dark Souls 1. And then eventually it was like, oh, you screwed up because...
Did you do that with 2?
No, I've never beaten 2. Like, we did a co-op and gotten a reasonable way in it. But I've been sort of looking at... H-Bomber Guy has a couple of videos about Dark Souls 2, and he kind of insists Scholar of the First Sin is worse, and you should play Dark Souls 2. I was like,
worse. He's right. 100%.
Yeah, I've heard that. And it's just like, oh, I thought I was getting the best version, but it's like, oh no, you kind of screwed up. And it's like, oh, okay. So I've been keeping an eye on the actual Dark Souls 2.
Oh, you would have to buy physical probably, right?
Oh, wait. I did buy it physical. I don't know if it's backwards compat or not. If it is, I can install it. I have a disc somewhere in this house. So I'll see if that works out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've been told like I kind of screwed that up by like, oh, we get it on PS4. The only version that's here is Scholar of the First Sin. So yeah, I even then I was liking things about it, but it was just kind of a little compromise.
Scholar isn't completely bad, but it makes some choices that are just like going back to just try to like make things harder or different or whatever. And it's like, why did you do that? It makes no sense.
Like to me, it sounds kind of like, oh no, I never played Ocarina of Time. I played the Master Quest edition. I was like, oh, what are you doing? It's like, oh, well, there's a cow's head in the side of the Jabu Palace, and it's like, no, this is like a remix. You don't listen to the remix first.
No, that's kind of right. Or like the way I've always kind of seen it is, you know, when George Lucas like went back and just like decided to add a few things to his Star Wars trilogy, and it's just it's not all like awful. But why? And you did ruin some parts by doing that. Like, it's kind of that for me.
In a weird way, Empire comes out the best of those because he changed the least stuff. So it's kind of like, oh, I got to watch Empire in theaters, and that was cool when I was like 10. But then, like, Jedi, it's just like, oh, I didn't really like this song. And it's like, oh, I love that song. Nah, yeah, it's gone now. Also, I made this, like, thing at the end way longer with, like, a bunch of planets from the prequels. It's like, I guess, but like you kind of ruined the Ewok song. Like there was just things like that were just like, okay.
Scholar, it has that same energy for me, but like throughout a like 60 to 100 hour playthrough instead of like a 1.5 to 2 hour
2 hour movie. Yes, you really have to soak in the weird changes. So okay. All right, my mind's still open on Dark Souls 2 secretly being really good. I just went down a weird path with that. So yeah.
Fair, yeah.
Right.
Jack 0304 writes, what's a game what's a game or other media what game? What's a game or other media you've never played / seen, but you wish you could go into without knowing things / spoilers? For example, Xenoblade, Doki Doki, etc.
Well, I have no idea what happens in Xenoblade, so I'm still good on that, I guess.
Me neither.
I can play that.
Me neither.
Doki Doki, I just knew something crazy happens, so I still had a pretty good experience.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Would you have had a better one not knowing at all that something crazy happens?
Oh, man. I might have been upset, actually, like, with how it goes. Yeah, I think I approached it like I did like a movie like Martyrs or something, where it's like screwed up crap is going to happen in this movie. Like this is hard.
You put up your mental shield a little bit.
Yeah, I was a little shielded for that. I think I got overwarned on mouthwashing. Like I wish I didn't know.
That sucks.
That like people were like, oh, it's really fucked up. It's crazy. And I was like, oh, okay. So I like turned my shields on maximum.
Oh,
and then it was like, oh, this is pretty messed up, I guess. Like
I mean, it's the context of what's happening. It's that nothing is like messed up in that thing at all, really.
No, there's some neat stuff still. Like it's a cool sci-fi story. I had a good night with it or whatever, but I was overly wary about it.
Yeah.
I got to experience like the BioShock thing organically. I had fun with that, I guess. I'm trying to think if there's like an osmosis. I had a weird experience with of Mice and Men this past week because like I read that little book, John Steinbeck's like classic book or whatever, and I kind of only knew the ending, so it worked out in a way where it's like, oh man, like how does this story get to where that happens? and then you're kind of seeing the foreshadowing and like ominous events and stuff, and you're just like, oh yeah, this is how this had to end. Like, it kind of worked out really well, where I was like, oh, now I have the full picture of why this happens. But I only knew, like, I think through some dumb clip or something, like it was either like John Lithgow or John Malkovich or somebody was in like a well-regarded play version of that, and in some retrospective about their career, they spoiled the ending of that whole thing. It's like, oh, whatever, every kid in America's read this. It's like, I guess, but like I didn't know, so I just kind of knew, but then I was still able to like have a time with it eventually. So yeah. I don't know.
Interesting.
I guess if it's good enough, like a spoiler won't do that. Like yes, it might just kind of intrigue or whatever.
Agreed.
But like a full twist thing, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, there's all the, you know what? I've kind of been pretty vocal. Like, Usual Suspects kind of sucks. I think part of that is I was watching. I think I did accidentally know the thing. I just didn't really think about it. But I watched a like AFI list of like 100 greatest villains or something like that, and like Kaiser Soze was like in there. But I didn't like, they didn't talk about the movie. They just showed the clip of him walking and it working out. I was like, oh, okay. So then when it was like working towards that in the movie, I was like,
it doesn't have impact. Okay. Yeah.
It kind of tapped that movie of its one big trick or whatever.
Sure.
So I was just kind of like, oh, this is where that parody with Leslie Nielsen of the guy dropping the coffee cup came from. Like, that was my realization or something. It didn't hit at all. So I just kind of just don't like that movie. Like, I just was like, oh, it's a one-time watch, like, bad twist movie. Like, it's bad. It's not a good movie. But it's like, well, if you didn't know in 95, it was like a cool thing that happened. But I didn't get to do that. So I almost resent it more because I didn't get to have the experience. So it's like somebody who like knew about Bruce Willis. Like, they heard the Mr. Oizo song before they saw like Sixth Sense. This is a thing that probably happened to somebody. And then they don't get to have the experience.
Shyamalan's a weird creature because they're like, first of all, that one movie is kind of what set him on the map, right? And then his whole career was just writing, oh, what's the twist going to be? Nobody actually gave a shit about the content of the movie. They just wanted to see what the twist was going to, and it's kind of an interesting, like
they almost like wanted him to be a one-trick pony, and it's like, oh, well, I kind of just want to make movies.
Exactly.
Like, so I didn't even really perceive some of his other movies as being twist movies. Like, I didn't think Signs was really a twist movie. It was just like an alien invasion movie. And then it's just like, oh, well, the water is everywhere. It's like, well, whatever. That's just like fatalism or something. It's a little too Catholic for my liking. It might appeal to like mob bosses or something, but I wasn't into it.
It's a Soprano that way. Yeah.
It's a little Sopranos like in the end, and it's like, Joaquin Phoenix freaking out at the video, though, is just still prime stuff. Like, that's just really good.
Yeah, totally.
And I love that, because that scene is just kind of in the middle of the movie. And then when I got home, it was like all I could think about. And it's like, that wasn't even like the thing in the movie. It was just a thing that happened.
No,
I was like,
it was the thing in the
screwed
movie.
Up thing.
Yeah.
In hindsight, it absolutely.
But
Swing Away and all that nonsense was like the supposed to be thing. But it's like, nah, there was that viral video. Like, that was the bit. But,
Swing Away. Spec Ops, I guess. I don't know. I have this weird thing where almost every game that I would care about the spoiler, I just play. I play so much fucking shit that I usually play the thing to see it.
I think with Spec Ops, it was kind of like the way they sold it and pitched it just kind of ruined it, because it was like, it's like Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness. It's like Apocalypse Now. And it's like, oh, okay, so the guy's like screwed up, and like why would you tell me that?
And and that was their like PR run doing that. Like, they were just telling you the thing. I don't know.
Like, there's still like an action you take in that game that I didn't know about, but I don't know that worked quite right either. Like, I kind of just was like, oh, okay, click, oh no. Like, it wasn't like, oh, gut-wrenching, I can't believe it. It was just like, oh, yeah, all right.
Because the problem is that the action you're talking about, you have to progress. You can't not
have
do
to
it.
take.
So that it takes the sting out.
It's kind of, oh man. Okay, so classic example for a series with like the the greatest fanfare music ever. Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
It was actually hilarious how it happened, because I was playing that part and my friend's little brother, like moments before, was like, "Oh, is this the part where she dies?" And I was like, oh, "That's hilarious!" Like that's, and then so like I got spoiled at the last possible juncture to be spoiled. So that really moment. Funny. But in a similar way, it's like, no, you have to press the button. Like you can't not. And I was like, oh, all right. Like it just kind of made that seem a little like, oh, this isn't how to do it. That's why I like in Nier how there's like parts where you can just run away and it'll just be like, oh, 2B decided she didn't give a shit, and then the credits go and you're like, oh, that's hilarious. But I was invested genuinely, so I was like I was hitting my marks unconsciously because I did care. And then seeing that they actually let you wiggle around that was like, oh, that's really good, Yoko Taro. You're like Stanley Kubrick or something. This is amazing. So
honestly, very much so.
Yeah, like extremely great design stuff going on with that guy. So I hope he gets, I don't know, $500 million to make his next game. Like whatever James Cameron gets for the next like 3 Avatar movies nobody wants, just give double that to Yoko Taro.
I was going to say they should double it for him. So we're on the same wavelength.
He needs it, and he will change all media. It's like 2001: Space Odyssey is in that guy's blood, and he could, if he hasn't done it already, because those Nier games are really something. But
yeah.
Anyway, is it my turn to read the last one? Phantom Aegis writes in, "Ahoy, TDP crew! One of the core crew and a substitute. What's a food you love but aesthetically looks unappetizing or unappealing?"
Mole. It looks like shit.
What is mole? Explain.
It is a spicy chocolate sauce, Mexican chocolate sauce.
Okay. In a similar vein, German rouladen is like rolled meat around onions and stuff, and it also just kind of looks like shit. Like it just looks like a log that you're eating, and it's like, this is unfortunate. That's why I prefer cabbage rolls, because they look more dignified, despite being similar in cylindrical ways. Yep. But they're like, the stuff that's inside a cabbage roll is outside in this case, and it's clothed. It's wearing clothes for you, and it's better. So that this is the logic. There's another. Just eggplant looks so nice on the outside, and just like mush inside. So I appreciate that people have understood this, like Italians, like the mafia people, they coat them in like Parmigiana, so you get an eggplant Parmigiana, and it's just kind of covered in stuff anyway. You don't have to look at the weird flesh of the eggplant. You just get to eat it.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep. A lot of Indian foods for the same reason. Like anything that looks like feces or excrement is generally like, I hate how this looks, but goddamn does it taste so good.
Oh yeah, like there's like, I just don't think about it because there's like stews and soups and things I like, but it's like, this looks like, this could be interpreted as like vomit looking, but it's really good. Yeah. But I understand how some are just like, oh no, I would never eat that. It's like, oh, I understand. I get it, but it's great. So yeah.
There's weird connotations with tentacles, but like squid is delicious. So like that's another one.
Yeah. Like the octopus, like the takoyaki kind of gives it a presentational, like, oh, it's like a little fun thing, it's a little ball and you just eat it. And then the only thing with that is that it's one of the few ethics things where I'm like, this octopus is probably smarter than some of the people in this building.
I'm glad you brought it up, because I have actually completely stopped eating octopus because I can't do it. I can't do it.
I try to do like edamame or something instead,
Also, I hate takoyaki. I think it's disgusting. So that helps as well.
It's one of the few applications of like Japanese mayonnaise I like, but
that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't like the doughiness.
That's it for questions.
That's my problem.
It can be pretty doughy. Sometimes like, oh, did this cook all the way? Like there's like goopiness to the dough.
I had a bad incident with one, so I'll never again. Just never again. It has the flakes though.
Well, the octopi, thank you. I have those flakes anyway. Like you can use those to make broths and things. So.
Oh yeah.
Anyway. Okay, that's it for questions. That's it for the Rambly show. Apologies, of course, to Animal Well and Factorio. You guys are great. No, I'm just joking. $10. That's what you should aim for. Like some people don't want to pay that much money, or you're kind of being elitist. Like you're expecting people to have a lot of money, a lot of income. You know, don't you want lower class people to play your game? Think about Richard Hoffmeyer and the cart life situation. He's who you should try to be. You know,
Man,
like he's trying to give his game to people.
I know you brought it up a little bit earlier. It's weird how many like kind of prolific indie people we've talked to.
Yeah, like it was sort of a realization that's like, oh wait, people don't regard these people as like legendary anythings. They're just folks right now. So we should talk to them because nobody else is talking to them. Yeah. So yeah, it was interesting. So check out Indie Talks. They're coming back on Paul's YouTube. An incredible insight into the film House of the Dead by Uwe Boll. It's going to be great. What a legendary podcast.
We still have to record that, but that'll be out too.
Yeah. So enjoy this extra long top down, and the regular cast will be back soon, right?
I think. I don't know.
Okay.
You saw how it goes. It's just like, hey, I'm not here this week. Me neither. Okay, show's off. Like, I don't know.
And then I saw that. I was like, no. So there's at least a show. Hopefully it was okay. And hey, to all the mob bosses out there, stop it.
I thought you were gonna roll it back a little bit, but
no, you shouldn't commit crimes. It's bad. So, like, just think about that for a minute. You know, I get it though. Your country's kind of falling apart with that guy that we alluded to, but you know, hey, maybe do something about that. Anyway, that's the end of the episode.
See you later.